Hey guys, can you able to hear me? Is it I'm audible to every one of you? Guys, I'm audible. Fine. So guys, you might be aware of that the topic that we left out for this batch. Okay, it would be the Ansible basics. Okay, that we need to complete it out. Then virtual network, ARM template. Okay. So these three things, and apart from that, I have already mentioned here a Jenkins basics. I need to teach you. Okay, need to explain the basics because already, if we are covering the Azure DevOps, Jenkins is not needed. But yes, basics I will be teaching you in that. Okay. So this three topic, Jenkins, virtual network, ARM template, and Ansible is pending from my side. And Kubernetes architecture that we thought of doing it offline. Okay. Fine. So understand, guys. Okay. Today we'll start with the Ansible basics. Please understand it's a basic. The reason for that also I'll tell you now. Okay. Please understand the first theory of the Ansible. See, guys, if you understand the theory, okay, PowerShell, okay, PowerShell. Then if we go with the Ansible, okay, these all guys will perform the similar type of activities. Okay, like storage creation, app services, resource group, and others, both will be the same type of application. But PowerShell will not be having such restrictions. Anyone can make the use of it, but Ansible have some restrictions. Why? Because there is some playbook. Okay, and if you go with the playbook, the development team for the Ansible guys would be having access for that. DevOps guys will not be able to have a proper access for the Ansible playbook actually. Okay, that's why I mentioned here as a basics actually. Okay, we will be discussing the basics on that. So please understand that. So let me go up here. Let's try to understand the theory. Then we'll move into the one or two practical and we'll see where is the blocker for the Ansible. Okay, so what is Ansible, guys? You'll not be expecting much questions in the interview with this Ansible because they know that this is the, like a blockers for the DevOps guys. You will be expected me more questions on the PowerShell guys. Okay, so let's understand that. Please understand. So what is that PowerShell? So what is that Ansible? Ansible is an open source product that automates the cloud provisioning, configuration management, and the application deployment as well. 1 minute, let me. It's like just a minute. Okay. So you can see here that Ansible is an open source product that automate the cloud provisioning. Automate in the sense what, buddy? Same thing like how we are doing with the VM, container, network, whatever the storage device that you are trying to do, that PowerShell. But if you compare with the PowerShell and this one, PowerShell is much easier. It's a free. But if you go with your Ansible, it is not very easy to use because we have some Ansible playbook that it is difficult for you to connect to the Ansible playbook. Okay, let's observe it. Ansible allow you to automate the deployment and configuration of the resources in the particular environment. Particular environment in the sense, buddy, dev environment, stage environment, or production or any environment. Right. So this is the blocker for us. Let's try to understand what is a playbook. So Ansible playbook will allow you to direct the connections with the Ansible. So these connections we are not able to establish it. Okay. For the Azure DevOps guys, will not getting that permission to get it done with your collection of that option here. Got it. So Ansible playbook allow you to direct the connection for that Ansible for configuration with the different environments, buddy. Okay. The next options you are getting it is the playbook are coded using the YAML code so that it will be easy for you to understand. YAML code means yet another markup language would be there. In that we'll understand in the ARM template. Okay, so what is that YAML code? We'll try to understand on that. Okay, next would be So like, let's try to understand the module of, let's try to module of Ansible. Okay. So let's see that, buddy. Okay. What we are trying to do it here. Let's understand that. See, if you're trying to understand with this module that you're having it over here on the screen, okay, that is different models we are having it. Okay, just know at least 3 4 name of the model, please. Okay, cloud model, clustering model, and others, and different type of model, like inventory, files, and all. These all are the pure Ansible development part here. Okay, you'll not be getting a chance to work also, but let's see. You need to just understand that. Okay, how it works. So the remote management, source control, storage module, system module, net tools, messaging, inventory, identity. Okay, so we have few models that we have to know, like understand that. Okay, very good. Now let's try to move to the next page. So we'll go with the next one. So guys, as you know that we have some documentation for that Ansible is. So the doc is doc.ansible.com or ansible.module. So you can refer that. Let me try to open this in front of you itself. But this is the document given by the Ansible. I'll suggest you don't go with that. Go with the document that is given by the Microsoft. We'll come back to you on that. Okay, let's try to. I'll just show you that module index basically. Okay, see the model next, what we are trying to say that just now. Okay, so we have all models, right, with the details, right, command model, crypto model, database model, and others. Okay, right, okay. Next is, we'll try to go with another one. So you if you understand that model, different model, how it will work out. Now let's see how we'll try to understand that. Let's see if you got a chance to work with the Ansible. Anyway, you'll not be getting the chance at all because we have a PowerShell for the substitute. But in case if you get a chance to work with Ansible, how at least you could able to deal with that. Okay, so let's try to understand that way. So for that case, if you wanted to deal with that, dear friends, okay, you have to connect to it. Okay, so how to connect to that Ansible, how to integrate Ansible with the organization setting, how you can install that Ansible for the bash on the cloud cell, that you have to understand it. Okay, pretty simple, nothing is there, very easy steps are there. Okay, let's first try to go with the Microsoft document that has been given by the Microsoft for the Ansible. Let's move back here and try to go with the Microsoft document for Ansible. Yes. So guys, this is the document. If needed, you can follow up. Okay. So basically is configuration of the environment. Okay. The steps are there. So all the steps they have already mentioned it. Okay. So first thing is you have to check with the subscription. You have to check with the cloud sale. Okay. You need to go to the cloud sale and you need to choose that BAS. Okay. And then after that, you need to browse that portal, perform some activity over there. Okay. So BAS, same steps that what we are doing in the PowerShell, right? Same steps, guys. Nothing is there. Okay. So same, browse to that portal, go to the subscription directory, open the cloud shell, go with the PowerShell. Okay. Now instead of PowerShell, you can go with the bash. Okay. Now after that, what are the commands we have? So that commands AZ account list that you can get it. Okay. Now this is important for you to understand that. Now we have some, like, can you observe it? Like last time resource group, we have done it with the help of PowerShell. Hopefully, like, I had an issue with the account, so Manoj was sharing the screen. Okay, so do you remember that, guys? Okay, same thing we're gonna do here, but we will get blocked in that Ansible playbook here. Okay, so let's follow up. Okay, and I'll show you. So for that, what you have to do, you just have to go to your what is that, portal.azure.com. And one more thing, if you wanted to deploy it with that, you can go back to your dev.azure.com. We don't have any pipeline over here. So you can go back to what happened. I'm not able to access this. Okay, I got it because this is not my net. I'm like, this is another account is logged in by this. So I need to use incognito. Okay. So guys, as you know that, right, for installing the application of that Ansible, what you have to do, pretty easy. Go back to your organization settings. Obviously, all that new things that we're gonna install it in that what is that in the organization setting only. So let's go with the organization setting. Okay, click it over there. There we have option called as extension. Click over there the extension. Okay, we have option of extension, so click on the extension, then just try to click on the browse marketplace. Okay, click over there the browse marketplace, type it as Ansible, type it as Ansible, search it. Okay, we have multiple one. This is given by Microsoft and others are given by the Gayatri, Sita and others guys. So obviously we know that already. We have to go with the Ansible one. Okay, which is there for our project. Okay, so let's click on that, get it free, install it out. So it's taken some time to download to your playbook, to your what is that organization. So this is something that it has downloaded it, it seems. Okay, your marketplace has been downloaded. Now let me go back to the portal.azure.com. Okay, instead of see it's come up here, right? So now it's a time to go with the portal. So it's good to go with the portal now. So if you go back to the portal, let's see, I'm over here now. Okay, I have this another account. Let me go back here. So what I need a cloud cell. I mean, I need to achieve that I wanted to create a resource group or anything, right? For that case, you have to go ahead and you have to pick up the cloud cell. So where we can get the cloud cell here, we have option of cloud cell here, right? So let's click on it. So instead of PowerShell, we need to choose the bash. Okay, since we are not using the PowerShell is already over, right? Let me go with the bash. Let's click on the bash, create a storage for that, and then we'll come to that page. So it's creating here. Okay, so you can observe it, buddy. Your option is has come up, but you can see here we have not downloaded that option. Okay, we are not getting that file downloaded also. Let's close it and try to connect one more time. Right. Okay. So let's see that it is being come here with Rashmita because this account belongs to Rashmita. That's why. Now let's go to the first things. Okay. First thing in the sense is we will go to our Microsoft document real quick. Okay. Same thing. It is kept it here, buddy. The notes also same thing. It is there. Okay. So what is the notes it is coming up? You can able to create the resource group, delete the resource group, storage. You can do storage relation. Same thing, whatever you are doing with the PowerShell, right? Same thing you could able to do it also. Okay. So this in example, it is coming up for you all. Okay. We'll understand that. We'll go one by one and we'll try to understand where we are tracking or how we are tracking in, and these all documents we'll try to understand. Okay, let's go back here. So it says that if you wanted to test that installation, let's try to create a resource group. So how you gonna create a resource group? Save the following, create rg.yaml. Okay. So what you have to do for that case, you just have to create it, right? So just type it as a vi create rg1. Okay. So resource group one, you wanted to create it. Okay. So let's go back to your Your cloud sale, type it, what you have to type, you wanted to type a vi create rg1. So what will come? Guys, what will happen if I create it out? Team, what will happen if I create it out? Okay, tell me guys, what will happen? If you wanted to create it out, right, a file name called create rg1 will be created. Is it not or right? It's correct, right, buddy? Okay, a file will be created. Very good. So just try to enter it out. Can you see one file has been created? Okay, and edit box has opened. This is the editor has come. Now you for entering it, okay, for it will created a file and open. You are right, Manoj. So now the next step is says that for creating a resource group, this is the file that you have to give it out. Okay, this is the file you have to give it. So I'll be using that file that I already used it. So this is the file you have to use it. What is the file, buddy? File name is this is host, local host, connection. I would be wanted to install that. Okay. So the fine. We will be giving with that YAML extension. Abhay. That's yeah. I got the point. Fine. Let me try to resolve it later. Okay. So this is the file that you have to give it, buddy. Okay. This is the file that you have to make it out. So host is a local host. Connection would be the local. What is the file name? What you wanted to create? What is that purpose of this? So you are creating a new resource group. Okay. So this is just for your reference, my dear friends. Okay. Next is AZRM resource group. So this is a command. We should not change it because if you type this as a AZRM resource group, that means it will create a resource group for you. What is the name of the resource group? As over 7:30 a.m. What is the location? East US. What is the register name? RG1 because we have given the name of the registration, right? And debug with the failure. So these all things you have to write it, buddy. Same, if you remember that when Manoj was sharing the screen with the PowerShell, it was almost similar type of that work, right? So even we are also doing the same thing, buddy. Okay. So let's try to copy this and paste it. We'll remove the comments here from there. We'll come here. Okay, right click and paste it. Okay, we'll remove the comments because it is not needed. Comments is not needed, buddy. So I'll tell you, buddy, okay? You can see that the document also. See the document over here. It said the localhost start. It is giving the name. Okay, what name you wanted to give? The name you have to give. This is the command name that you don't have to change it at all. Okay, this is the command we should keep debug. See if we are getting any issues, buddy, there. Okay, it will try to verify with the name as a RZ or RZ1 or anything. Okay. I would be sharing the notes, everything to you, Chandrasekhar. But anyway, if you want that, let me give it to you straightforward. I'll be posting in that Google Classroom also. So let's see. These all things we have entered. Same thing, right? Only thing is the bracket and the name, right? That bracket and name, I removed it. That's it. I didn't do anything else here. Okay, same thing. I'm trying to do it here, right? So now I wanted to save it, my dear friend. So you know that for editor saving is very easy. Okay, you just have to escape it, call on WQ and it would be saved. Okay, call on WQ, it would be saved then. Right now? So let's try to do that same. Right? Go with the escape, colon, WQ, enter. Right? So whatever I did it got saved, my dear friend. Okay. Now it would be saved. So next thing is, please understand. The next thing is that you have to do it over here is, see, very easy. Only two steps are here. Run the playbook using the playbook, replace the placeholder. So playbook in the sense is, see, it is talking about this playbook, okay? This details and all will be coming up, okay? So playbook, you can go back to the things and you just run the commands actually over there. So what is the command name? Ansible playbook. What file you created, the file name you have to give. and what is the resource group name that you give, that you have to give it, and the resource group name. Okay, same thing I might have already done it out here. So you can see the playbook name here. Can you observe it? Okay, so this is the name I have given it. I'm keeping that 730 only, my choice, buddy, because I use that letter there. So you just try to run the playbook. Okay, so actually, whenever you are using that Ansible developer system, it will try to connect to that Ansible real quick. Okay, and then later you could able to understand how we will move ahead and how that resource group will create. Since we are not using that Ansible, okay, it will be trying to connect to the Python files, but after that it will be stopped. It will be stopped, it seems. Okay, file extension. Yeah, Savant, actually, in that YAML, right? If you use that YAML one, RG1 YAML, the content we have given it right there. The parameter is there, not content parameter. Yes, we have a parameter here, Janardhan. Can you observe it? The name, I have used the same name which I gave as a content. I'll show you also. Wait, let me cat create underscore rg1. Can you see the parameter? Whatever I use it there, I'll use the same parameter over there also. Okay, I'll use the same parameter, Janardhan. What's the point, buddy? Okay, so this is the same thing. It is coming in the bracket format here. Bracket format in that Google document. Can you observe it? Okay, so I replace with that name. I replace with the bracket with the names. Okay, yes. No, we don't have to add it. We can remove it. This is just for reference purpose, buddy. This is just for reference purpose. You need to delete it. You just write name, colon, double quotation, the name. Same, exactly the same, right? What I'm trying to use it here. Same. I'm not using it now. This is just for the reference, my dear friend. Okay, right? So I'll be copying these things because the same thing I've used it above also, right? So copy this and let's try to connect it out. Right click, paste it. Okay, I wanted to connect it. Let's observe. Can you observe it? What is having? Or create RG1 could not able to find it. Okay, the playbook that options you are getting it the fine error. So now let's do one thing because YAML we mentioned it, right? We mentioned it the YAML one, no? So 1 minute, be there. And I forgot to keep the YAML over there, right? Can you guys observe? See, it is creating the task, okay? Sensible. It takes some time to create it, but it'll get fail. It is unable to create it, okay? Can you observe it is getting failed? Okay, failed one, right? Got the point? Now see the error, what error you are getting it. Can you observe it? Have a look, please. Every one of you, please have a look. Now you are getting one error message called fatal. Localhost, it is not able to connect it. Okay, failed to get that MSI token. MSI token has been attribute get token. So please try to use your machine to get the MSI token. In order to get the issues resolved, you have to search it in the document over there. Okay, I already have searched it. Okay, so you have a document for that link that you wanted to go with the Ansible playbook and clone it out. Okay, so we have that option. So what you need to do, you just have to copy this. Just try to get the error, how to resolve it. Okay, just copy this. Okay, right click it, copy that, try to move to this option, click it here, get the solution. Pretty simple, nothing is there, guys. Okay, what the error you are getting, just get the solution for that. Click it out. Can you observe? See, okay, I used to like execute that MCL. Okay, it getting the issues. It seems okay. So come down. We have some steps that need to be followed. Okay. Yes, these are all the steps that you have to follow, buddy. Okay, in order to avoid that issues, you need to follow these 2 steps. Just write 2 steps. That will be enough for you to get the answer. Okay. So what steps you have to do? Just try to follow that. You need to download the AZ collection Galaxy. So copy it. Try to go to that location and do it out. Okay, I didn't copy into that location, buddy, so that you'll be doing it by your own. Okay. So let me right click it and click on the paste option. Guys, everyone able to understand, right? It is saying that we have some issues with the MSI token. And if you go with that solution for MSI token, it is telling that you have to download the Azure collection. So hopefully you've got it. Can we move ahead? Anil, Shufyan, Lokesh, Mouse, everyone. Can we move ahead, buddy? Yes. So let's try to do it out. So it will try to get the collections of this. Okay. So let's do it out. Okay. So it will try to download it, install it. It takes some time, then it will give the location to you. Can you see what is the location you got it? Okay. Target location or whatever you got it is a installing the location to home, Rashmita, and Ansible location you got it, right? Now it says that the second step that you need to follow up. Okay. So second steps that you need to follow. Let's go back to your option here. Okay, what is the second option? PIP install and path of the collection you need to give it. Okay, path of the collection you have to give it. So where you can get the path? You can get the path of the collection from the above example. Above example, what we got it, okay? Nothing, it's not a big deal. Copy it. Let's paste it out here. Okay, I'll just make it as a reference. First step, I'll just do it a bit later. Second step, we'll do it now. So you have to write this and you need to just follow the steps. So what steps you got it? So let's give the step name here. I have easy collection in this location name. Copy that. Right click it. Copy it. Paste it out here. Okay. So it says that, right? So R and the path of that location, you have to give it out. Okay. So path would be that option of 10, right? So let me give the path from there. Okay. This path I got it. Now this is the final path I have got it. Let me try to drop it to that location. Go back again. Go back here. It's all simple steps, buddy. Okay. You can get it from the internet also. Internet. Fine. Now it takes some time to download it. Many multiple things will come to get it downloaded. For Ansible playbook. And that last stage, again, you'll try to run it out. You'll get it is unable to fail with the Python editor issues. Okay. So only if you have Ansible playbook access from the development, then only you can able to do it. Can you observe it? It says that, okay, the script of the PZD and all is like installed to this location, okay, which may not. So this path will be completely coming up. Hold on, it's not completed. Still, it is doing it out. And it says that the current path starting with column, which might not be like getting it, whether we did it this option. We haven't made it the column one. Can you see in this location, we have not made it, right? Column one. So let it get completed by itself. Can you see? If you waited for some time, it'll get it completed. Okay. You don't have to do it, buddy. Okay. Just leave it until unless it is not coming to another page. Don't do it at anything. Right. So now it says that. Can you observe it? So Ansible core is not I'm like it's not compatible enough for this system. Okay. That's why we are not able to do it. It's all about the developer. Now just try to go and see your playbook once again. You'll get that different error message with respect to the Python one. You'll get it. Okay. So let's do it out. Try to get this. Once again, run it out. Okay, and try to remove the YAML because I haven't given the name YAML at the starting, right? Okay. Let's see. It is trying to get it out. Now this is the error you are getting it, right? Python interpreted. This is the error that you'll be getting it. So you have to contact to that Python interpreter, guys. That means Ansible development. So till here you could able to do. So if your system will be providing that Ansible Python interpreter, then only you can run this option. So guys, everyone is clear with these errors and others, then we are good to go with the next example. Next example also same thing. But before that, let me give some steps to you. You'll get forget actually. Let me copy these steps to you. Okay. So reference guys, please use this. Please use this reference material. Okay. Step 1, we will do it out. This will run it. Okay. Run this one. Okay. Now others output, whatever you'll get it here. Example, I'll mention this as example. Okay. So guys, anyone have a doubt, buddy? If your Ansible, if your system or the Ansible guys will give the permission of your Python 8 interpreter, you will create a resource group. But if it is not coming up, you have to stuck out there. Is it clear, guys, every one of you, or do anyone have a doubt? Main aim is, if you are able to do it, you are able to do it out of creation of that resource group. Next task, you can able to delete the resource group. Next task, you can create the virtual machine. You can create the storage, delete the storage. These all things you can able to do it. Okay. That we have done it with the help of PowerShell, right? Similar type of activity you can perform with the help of Ansible. Okay. So do anyone have a doubt in this? Please let me know. Before I pose these questions to your like a Google Classroom. Anyone have a doubt? Lokesh? Anyone, buddy? Lokesh, Manoj. But see, you're stucking it here, but I want you to do it till that point. Okay, Lokesh, Manoj, and others. I want every one of you to do it out. Okay, it's don't say that. Okay, it's not able to connect, then will not be doing it. That's a not good thing. Okay, you have to do it. You have to. I have given. Actually, I should not be giving this reason to you, guys. I'll delete it. This reason. I'll delete this reason. It seems. Okay, this reason I'll delete it. So if you'll do it, where is tracking it? You need to get a solution also, right? How I got it. So do you want me to keep it in the notes, or like shall I delete it so that you'll do it? You'll try to follow from your side. Let it keep, okay, but try to do it from your side. If you're not getting it, then only copy and paste it out. Okay, Lokesh, others, Manoj. Okay, very good. So what is the benefit of the Ansible versus the PowerShell? See, first it came Savant as a Ansible only. Okay, the later we have got it the different thing with the PowerShell. So almost both are for use for the automation purpose only, like how we don't need the manual intervention for that portal account to create it, what is that? A resource group, a storage and others. Okay. But if you talk about that, what is that? If you talk about the PowerShell is much useful. And now that's what I'm saying, that if someone in that organization using that PowerShell, it will not be working out. But if you go with Ansible, Ansible can run different type of host in the background here. Okay. So obviously, the users terms, okay, PowerShell is much better than the Ansible here. Okay. Got the point, Shavant? It's kind of like same tool, but different uses. And the easiest one is that PowerShell, because we don't have any playbook to write that things. Okay, guys, this is more than sufficient for any interview questions for the Ansible. But yes, PowerShell you have to do. You have to do it resource group. You have to create the resource group, delete the resource group, create the storage, delete the storage, create the app services, delete the app services, create the virtual machine, delete the virtual machine. This is mandatory for you to do it. At least if you're not doing it, that will be difficult for you. Okay, right, guys? So, guys, tomorrow onwards we have a offline session. I would be coming back to like what is that? SR Nagar today, and we'll be starting with our like session tomorrow. Please try to be available on Saturday also. We have a session on the Saturday. Saturday would be trying to connect you at the same time. Okay, so try to get it joined on the Saturday also. Dear. So we have left out with a few topics. Let's try to do it out. First topic that we are left out with as a VNet, then Jenkins, then ARM template, and one we have something called as a architecture. Okay. Got the point, guys? Anyone have a question, guys? Please let me know. My battery is gonna like kill. Anyone is there? Manoj, kuch question? Savant, Lokesh, anyone, buddy? Yes, that is YAML would be the part of ARM template. It would be the part of ARM template here. Okay. It would, and you guys don't worry. We'll take one more session for the resume. Don't worry. Offline also we'll take in one session. Pravilika, Sriza, anyone? Right? Fine, dear. Then I'll drop it here only today. Okay. Let's you'll be sharing the discount code for that. Yeah, yep. Abhay, I would be sending it. If I get it out, see, it actually how it goes, no, Abhay. It's not always they used to give some offer in some frequent basis actually. Okay. So whenever we are getting that code in my, because since I am a certified, right, I will be getting it out. Okay. So whenever I get it, definitely I'll share to you. Okay. Fine, guys. Tomorrow we have a session, guys. Try to be there in the office by 9 o'clock. Let's start by 9:10. Okay. And we'll try to do tomorrow agenda would be let's try to do the VNet or anything. That's three topics. VNet is there, right? Jenkins is there. And then one more topic left out is what is that? ARM template. So in that ARM template, we'll get YAML scripting. Okay. Fine. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Take care, guys. Any question, please let me know.